Hi, it's Sandy Wiley. Welcome to my mental health channel, where I wipe away the stigma of mental illness by talking about my own personal struggles, having borderline personality disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety and depression. I talk about narcissism and my narcissistic mother. I talk about schizophrenia, and I even wrote a book, a memoir, Life with My Schizophrenic Father. I talk about my unethical psychologist who I've had sexual relationships with for years and taken to the licensing boards and a plethora of other mental health related topics. But I only come on as a former patient of almost 20 years. I'm not a licensed therapist. I do not hold a degree in psychology, so I cannot diagnose you or give you a professional opinion. And all I ask of you, my friends, in return is your kindness, please, and respect in the comments. Now, if you are new to my channel, welcome. Please hit that subscribe button in the lower right-hand corner. That way you will be notified each and every time a new video of mine comes out. It's 100% free, so stick around, take a chance, give it a thumbs up. Share my videos. You don't have to ask for permission. Share them with your friends on your social media platforms. All the links to all my memoirs and psychology books, poetry books, all of these books I have written are down below in the description. If you would like to support me, you can buy me a coffee. And the link to buy me a coffee is also down in the description. And for those who have bought my books or have bought me a cup of coffee, I want you to know how much I appreciate you, and I want to give you a big thank you. Today I'm going to talk about my husband got in a car crash. Well, he lost his job first, and then that led to him getting into a car crash. Do you ever stop and think how life can change on a dime? Have you ever stopped to think about how much you take for granted in your daily life? You go about your routines, you get up, you wash your face, you brush your teeth, you shower. Some of you got to get that coffee. You go to work, you go through your day the same way, doing the same things most of the time, right? Except on rare occasions. And you never even give it a second thought that everything that you have at this minute, at this moment, right now, that can all be taken away from you in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat. What's really going on beneath the surface? What if we were to lose everything tomorrow? What if the end of the world came? Do you ever give these moments a deep thought? The end of my world came. And I'll talk about my husband's job loss in the car crash in a few minutes. But I want to discuss how my world came to an end in the year 2000. When my 4-year-old son, I had 2 children living at home. I had a 4-year-old son, Alex, who was autistic. But he was high-functioning autistic. He was on the autistic spectrum. And he was high functioning. He had the vocabulary of a 7-year-old because he got tested. He had an individual educational plan, an IEP, and that's what they give autistic children and other developmentally delayed children. They give them their own educational plan. And I had a 2-year-old son, Austin. 2 boys. They were 2 years apart. They were best friends. They shared a bedroom. The grandparents lived downstairs, and everything was going wonderful at the moment. Then I walk in one morning, and my son is laid back, stiff as a board. His eyes are rolled back in his head. I tried to, wake him up. He was unconscious. I called 911 immediately. He was in a coma, they said. He was stricken with pneumococcal meningitis, encephalitis. If you ever heard of the mosquito disease, encephalitis, like if some people get a mosquito attacks you, you know, they can give you encephalitis, and that is true, and you can lose your brain. And he was in the hospital for 2 years. Every day my routine changed. Every day for 7 days a week for 2 solid years. I went to the hospital to visit him all day long. So, and he never came back home. He never, he could never live at home again. He was an invalid. He was completely comatose, an invalid, and he could not function. That one day changed our whole lives permanently. So I'm trying to get you to see how, you know, not to take things for granted, number one. Realize that what you have now, you know, can be taken away just like that. And I'm trying to reinforce the law of attraction because recently, now I'm going to get back to what I said in the beginning of this video, where my husband lost his job. They let him go. Now we have no income. We didn't have a lot of money in the bank. We had a little savings, very little, okay? When I mean very little, I mean like under $20,000 little. That's all we had saved up, because living is very expensive in Boston, Massachusetts. 𝗙𝗵𝗸𝗲. It's very, very expensive to live in Boston. The houses here, I could buy a mansion in Georgia or, you know, somewhere else down south, Texas maybe, for what I pay for my house here, this little tiny 7-room ranch. For what I pay for my house here, I could buy a mansion with, you know, acres of land and everything. So now, okay, he lost his job. We have no income. We have no health insurance now either, because the health insurance was tied up with his job. If that wasn't bad enough, Sunday night, he's taking my son home, Alex, my handicapped son, who has traumatic brain injury, TBI, who had autism too. He visits once a week. He comes home for dinner. He was taking him home, and I got a text message on my phone saying I got in a bad car accident from my husband. Well, it was a very bad car accident. The car was totaled, and we're not going to get hardly any value from the car. The car isn't worth anything, really. So now we need a new car, and he has no job. So we have to take, do you know how expensive cars are in Boston? We're not going to buy a piece of shit. Our car, you know, we want something reliable, something safe, reliable. This car is, we only have one car in the family. There's 3 people, me, my husband, and my son, Austin, who works at home and goes to school. He's getting his master's. He has his own job. So to afford all his, you know, college, his education, he's high in debt with student loans and, you know. So now that the car is totaled, right after he lost his job, so we have to take all of our bank account, all the money we save, which I told you, it is not even $20,000. I don't know exactly the figure. It's not even $20,000, and put that toward a car. And also try to live off that because we have no income. Do you see the bind I'm in? So I could just, like, you know, pour myself a glass of vodka and just, like, say, I wash my hands of this life. I mean, I work hard every single day trying to put out something valuable to you guys, and I don't get a penny for it. I mean, people don't understand. They think I'm monetized. Yay! No, not yay. Being monetized means you can earn money. Okay? It doesn't mean you do earn money. In order to earn money, you have to have views. Like, you have to have subscribers. The people who earn money have thousands or millions, hundreds of thousands of subscribers, hundreds of thousands of views. Those people are earning an income. I don't even have 5,000 subscribers, and I get like maybe, if I'm lucky, 100 views on a video. If I'm lucky, which equals every month. Last month, I didn't get any money. 0. This month, 0. So I've been working every single day, doing what I love. I mean, I love what I do, you know, but it, you know how they say, do what you love and the money will come? That's a bunch of bunk. I'm also thinking the law of attraction is a bunch of bunk. It's all jargon, you know? People say, well, have a great attitude. You know, oh, you got in that car, your husband got in that car crash and lost his job because you didn't follow the law of attraction. You didn't have all these positive vibes, you know? Bull fucking shit, okay? I'm going to tell you the law of attraction, I think, is bull fucking shit. My husband said, I was up all last night. By the way, I have insomnia now, and I have severe stomach bug on top of it because of all this heavy stress in my life. Yeah, you know, he said it's a bunch of jargon, you know. Just because I go around, you know, with positive vibes, thinking positive thoughts, and I'm not saying you should wallow in your problems. No, I'm telling you not to take anything for granted. But this law of attraction that other people are, you know, pushing out there on their YouTube channel, you know, I changed my life a lot. Right, I write the laws. I'm the boss here. I write the laws. I changed my life using the law of attraction. Okay, I've even did videos about it. Okay, because I was trying to use the law of attraction in my own personal life. I wasn't drinking vodka. I was thinking positive thoughts. I was putting out videos every day, even though I was getting nothing for it, no money at all. And I was, you know, waking up, you know, exercising every single day for my body, putting good food in my body, doing videos to help people, which is what I want to do, come forth. And I thought, well, I'm using the law of attraction. Here we go, the law of attraction. I'm using it. I'm doing it. I'm thinking positive vibes, you know, attracting positive forces. And what happens? My husband gets a woman ran a red light. I want you to know it wasn't my husband's fault. We've gotten into like over a half dozen car crashes, okay, because we live in Boston, where people don't know how to drive. Red light means gun it. Okay, green light means go. Yellow light means speed up really fast. You know what red light means? It doesn't mean stop. It means you gun the fucking shit out of it, foot to the metal, to get through that fast before the other car's coming. Well, guess what? My husband had the green light, so he's going. She had the red light. So where the fuck was the law of attraction when I needed it? And this happened right after my husband got, you know, let go. Oh, and did I also tell you that my son was terribly sick? He had a bad case of bed bugs. They had to fumigate his room, take all his toys away, take all his rugs away, his curtains and everything. He had these big bites all over his skin, gouges. Yeah, that happened too. Law of attraction! Law of attraction! Okay, I'm just going to give it to you straight. I'm a person that likes to come on. It's not that I want to cause controversy with anyone, but I'm here to tell you the truth, okay? And I think the law of attraction is a bunch of shit. And I'm living proof of it, okay? I have put my best foot forward. I have tried my earnest. I have tried to keep up positive thoughts. I have done videos every day when I feel like I'm dying. I have severe stomach bugs. I'm sick as a dog. and I come on with a happy, positive, you know, video, giving out good vibes and everything, and nah. I think that's mind games. I think the law of attraction is just mind games. It just makes you feel guilty thinking like, you know, it's my fault my husband lost his job. It's my fault that he got in a bad car crash. It's my fault that my son had bed bugs and big gouges all over him because I wasn't positive enough. I didn't put up enough positive vibes. I didn't work that law of attraction in. I think that's a bunch of bullshit. Okay, I'm just going to come out. I'm going to say it like I think it. And I think it's a bunch of bullshit, this law of attraction thing. So that's how it is. And that's how it stands right now. So just be grateful, all right? I think that's the positive message I want to get through to you because, you know, bad luck usually comes in threes, you know? Yeah. So this has been a rotten year, 2025 for me, but I'll still try to, you know, keep the good positive vibes and everything up. Let me know what you think about it. Sorry if this video offended you, but I want you all to know that I'm still going to keep going. I'm still going to put these videos out. I'm not going to quit, even though 30% of you want me to quit, or 28%, whatever. It was almost 30. I'm still going to keep going. I'm going to do this for you because you matter to me. Even if you're only a handful of people that watch me, under 100 people or 100 people, whatever, you matter. You matter to me. I don't take you for granted. Okay? All right. Let me know what you think in your thoughts, in your comments, and I will always answer them, of course. Until next time, take care. Bye-bye.